Hey, I'm Heyzeus, and this video is about why CSGO's skin economy is currently collapsing. That's right, since peaking barely a month ago, things have been going kind of down. Prices on the Steam market have been plummeting, tumbling down from record highs, and the destruction is also seen even on higher tier skins on buff. Skins like the Dragonlord and the Gungnir, the true figureheads of CSGO, have lost almost 40% of their price in just a few weeks. So, what is it that's causing this to happen? What does it mean? And is it even a bad thing? Well, we're gonna have a look. Now, this video is sponsored by Skinport, the easy to use skins marketplace where you can sell your skins for real cash. Skinport has a huge range of skins that you can buy at massive discounts compared to the Steam market, all pretty much at the click of a button. There is no need to deposit first or anything like that, just pick the skin you want and straight up buy. You can also check it out in 4K using the site's inspect feature for good measure, so you know exactly what you're getting before you buy it. Great site, recommend checking it out, link is in the description. Now, one thing I want to point out at the start is that CSGO's player numbers have been going down recently. A lot. In fact, it's the second biggest drop-off ever seen in CSGO's history. The last time we saw a drop this dramatic was when Valve added a 7-day trade hold to skins back in 2018. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up at the start is that it's not actually going to be that relevant. CSGO's player numbers have always gone through a seasonal drop during summer in the Northern Hemisphere, and Valve has also recently nuked most bot accounts, which has smashed player numbers too. It probably represents at least half the drop in players. So this is unlikely to be the start of a terminal decline in CSGO. In fact, I think what you're seeing is probably pretty normal and not something you should really be worrying about. But hey, this drop in skin prices, that's not quite so normal. What the hell is going on here? Okay, well, I kind of tell a lie actually. Some of it is normal. If we look at the way skin prices have fallen on the Steam market, particularly for a lot of cheaper items, the red line is a good example, but you see with other things too. Filters the Emperor, also a good example. Well, this is a result of something that happens every year, the Steam Summer Sale. Every time the sale happens, people sell skins so they can buy games and send prices tumbling down in the process. And not only that, Valve has released the Dota 2021 Battle Pass at pretty much exactly the same time, which has crashed prices even harder for exactly the same reason. But regardless, these are things that happen pretty much every year. It's short term, it doesn't last, and now that the summer sale is over, prices are going to eventually start going back up, even if it takes a bit of time. But hey, remember how I told you earlier that the price of things like the Gungnir and the Dragonlord have pretty much just died? Yeah, well, this is where things are a lot less normal. In fact, they're kind of insane, because you know what the last time we saw prices crashing like this was? Well, it was back when Valve added the 7-day trade hold, aka the time CSGO almost died. So, that sounds ominous. Let's talk about it. Now, the devastation is far more wide-reaching than just the Gungnir and the Dragonlord. The HOW has lost 40% of its value, Bayonet Sapphires have lost 35% of their value, Orc Veins have lost 25% of their value, and Karambit Emeralds have lost 40% of their value. Every expensive skin is getting smashed. But one thing is kind of missing, and that is a sense of panic. All the top tier skins in CSGO have lost 40% of their value in a month. Why aren't more people freaking out? When the 7-day trade hold hit in 2018 and we saw something like this, there was a community meltdown. People were shitting themselves, but most traders are either joking about it or outright saying it doesn't matter, and there is a good reason why they think that. You see, almost all these skins that fell 40% last month went up 40% the month before, so if you look at the 2 months together, prices basically haven't gone anywhere, and this is kind of why no one is panicking. You see, it's impossible to be certain why prices went up so much in May. My theory at the time was that it was a combination of people exiting crypto into skins and FOMO, or in other words, panic buying, and I still think that's right, although again it's impossible to ever know for sure, but what was pretty certain was that these massively elevated prices were not going to be sustainable, and most CSGO traders are smart enough to know that, and that is why no one is really panicking, because most of the people who own these high-end skins knew it was coming. When prices go up that much that fast, it is almost guaranteed they're going to fall down again afterwards. That said though, what's happened here is still pretty significant. Firstly, it's essentially set a high watermark for prices. We've never seen anything this expensive before, and although there are no guarantees skins will ever be quite so expensive again, it does kind of indicate that when the game starts picking up again at the end of the year, when the major happens and the next operation rolls around, they're probably going to be going back up again. And by implication, given prices have fallen, it also means that if you want to buy skins, now is a good time to do it. Although, don't rush things. I think you're going to have quite a few months of low prices to take advantage of. That said though, it does have a broader impact too. CSGO has seen plenty of crazy price spikes and crashes before. We've seen plenty of people make some dumb investment moves, but it's never seen anything quite as dramatic as this. We've never seen such a huge number of items go up in price so much then drop down so suddenly before, let alone anything as expensive as these. And a lot of people who mostly probably didn't really know what they were doing, would have gotten burnt by this, and they're going to be very reluctant to put in money in the future, meaning it is unlikely we'll see crazy stuff like this happen again for quite a while. And to go back to what this guy says, that is a good thing. You want prices to be at their natural levels. Otherwise, you are gonna have problems. And if it takes the economy kind of semi-imploding to do that, so be it. Long term, I think it's for the greater good. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe, massively appreciated. Otherwise, trust the numbers, not your gut. I'm Heyzeus, thanks for watching, see ya.